First, Paula Gold Williams is the president and CPO. Woo! CPS! Energy. All right, that's got to be the first time CPS got a whoop whoop. She earned a BBA in accounting from St. Mary's University as MBA, Regis University, Denver. More than 30 years of leadership experience. Started when she was 2. She now leads, says that right here, in Penn. Now leads more than 3,000 team members with her vision that she coins people first. And in addition to her role at CPS Energy, she is currently the 2019 chair of the San Antonio Chamber of Commerce, along with participating on countless boards and committees. Please give a whoop whoop for Paula Gold Williams!
Oh boy. Somebody messed up and asked an accountant to come do something creative. I don't talk about this all the time, but I was unsure about getting a degree, and so I was going to go into fine arts, and I actually got an associate degree in fine arts, but I decided again I didn't have enough talent, so I became an accountant, and I run an energy company. So I'm here. Yeah, here we go. Give it to me. I'm going to need it. I was told. I do respond well to positivity. I was told that you all were the coolest, neatest group in San Antonio, and even though I'm not really good at this, that I needed to have the experience. So bear with me tonight, and I wanna say thank you to all the people, all the speakers tonight and presenters who are letting me be on the agenda tonight to let me try. So they will by far surpass me, and I am appreciative to them and all the organizers of this event. So with that, I think I only have to hit enter, and we're off. One more time. Well, that was a letdown. I was all ready to go. I thought I lost 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, I always say born here, powered here. I am born in San Antonio and love this community greatly. Kid born on the east side, love it, puro San Antonio, everything we do. But what I hardly ever say is by way of Seguin. This is my mother. I don't have my parents anymore with me physically, but they're with me every single day. And I praise them. My mother, you can hear a lot, but she was the smartest woman in the world to me. And I miss her, and she is with me. She told me over and all to do the best I could. And then she married my dad. And my dad was a New Yorker who became a Texan. And he loved Texas. When he retired, he decided he was not going to go back to New York City. He stayed here, a man of few words, but a man of great value and humbleness. And they both told me to say yes and work hard. And this is a picture of me. I am 4 of 4 kids. I am the baby. Again, hard work until they told me to stay out of jail and the world would be good to me if I stayed out of trouble. And this was a picture of me when I was at San Antonio College. And during that time when I went to college, but actually in high school, I met my husband. And also, I made a great choice of husbands. If you ever want to know how we met, you have to ask him. It's not going to happen in this presentation. He will gladly tell you, and everything is true. Everything he said is absolutely true. Here are our 2 young girls when they were young girls. And I am a hard worker. I am driven. I know what I live to do, and I spent quality time with my girls. Trying to teach them what hard work looks like and that women can do what they need to do. Just say yes. This is, we put it in there because I talk all the time about taking pictures. My husband is actually a retired photographer and has done many things, but pictures are the key. So I love this event because you can tell so many stories through pictures and cameras and all the things that are happening. Now we have technology and I can move on. Lubies, it's a big part, yes. Right? The Luann platter, that fish, that fried fish thing. Woo! We all grew up with it. And that was so much a part of San Antonio. And I spent part of my years and career there and learned a lot. When I got from there, I moved on to CPS Energy, and I started really kind of aggregating everything I learned. And this was like one of the events where I was honored as an accountant, as a CFO, and I began to really believe even more so that I could do more things, and I put myself in learning mode. And that's when I decided to learn about energy. This is like, energy people think this is sexy, but it's not. We understand. But it is the key. If we did not have transmission lines coming to everywhere in San Antonio, we would not have power and we would not have this event. But I thought I'd put it out there because it kind of is the key for us to do a really good job, in addition to my team. There's 3,000 people that serve 1.5 million people in San Antonio every day, 24/7, 365. And here's a sample of them right here. They restore here, they maintain, and they go out and abroad when they need to help others. And when they're not working on actual work, they like to share their knowledge with kids. We think of the future, and we know it is our kids. We want to teach them about power and how safe it is, but mostly we want to tell them that the world is going to change and they can really help us figure out how to move our technology along. And even our field people are really enthused by being able to do that. Now, as you saw, my dad was in the military. I had a choice. I almost went in the military, but I did not. But it's important. We're Military City, USA, and the missions that the military does is so key, and it gave me such a good upbringing. I am a Joint Base Honorary Commander, and I love doing that, and I'm going to continue to be as supportive as I can. And I had to put the building in here, of course, right? This is kind of our base where we love to invite people to come in. And so this La Villita Center, we're glad to support this event and have many events that happen here. So you all made it look really good tonight. Sometimes it doesn't show so well, so we really did a good job. Ultimately, we like to blend our history with where we think we're going. We think that San Antonio, Texas can be the best smart city in the globe in terms of technology because we're connected and we care. And so we are painting the foundation for energy for a smart city. More to come on that. And to do that, we have partnerships. One of them is with UTSA. To do it, UTSA in the house, to do that, we've got to make sure that we focus on security of your assets, of your data, of things that you trust to us. We're not Google, but we're here, we're your neighbors. So we're figuring out with UTSA at the helm. I put this in here because we're also bringing dialogue from across the globe. These gentlemen, one's from Parramatta, Australia, one's from New Orleans, one's from Washington, D.C. We are talking about the things that are going to change San Antonio and bringing those conversations. Watch our newsletters to get more information on that. And because we like to put out, we have a great partnership also with Morgan's Wonderland and Gordon Hartman, and we think that organization is all about inclusion and connection, and they live the values every day, and so we are supportive of that, and we think it really speaks to who we are. Here's my girls. These are my girls with my husband grown up. I have grown women now. And right now they have flown the coop from San Antonio. One's in Oklahoma and one's in Colorado. But we taught them to be strong, and we taught them to be independent and to be proud of the community that they come from and just say yes to opportunity. That's all I got. I did it. Thank you.
Give it up for the accountant, Paula Gold Williams.
Okay.
All right. That is half the experience. That's the easy part. Now I'll make this go fast and I'll be gentle. I just have a couple of embarrassing and personal questions.
Yeah, okay.
First of all, how did you decide to suck up to the crowd with Luby's, Military City, USA, and UTSA?
They're my peeps.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you get from Seguin? You went to high school in Seguin.
No. My mother grew up in Seguin and moved here, and so met my father. So it's by way of Seguin that I'm a San Antonio.
So where did you go to high school?
Sam Houston High School.
Sam Houston High School. Growing up on the east side, we had talked about this before. you expected to be what? Because when you got into accounting, you didn't expect to be standing up on a stage and
Not at all.
mentoring young people. And what did you expect to do?
I had no clue at all. I mean, I really didn't. We sometimes have kids come in from Sam Houston, and I can see myself in them. And I just didn't know, but I decided to try college. I was going to be, I said, if I can, I'll try a bookkeeper, but I just kept trying. And so I was curious about things. I did like accounting, I have to say it. And I kept saying yes to opportunity and challenge. And I took all the jobs that nobody else wanted. I took all the assignments that no one else wanted, but it taught me a lot. So I kind of cobbled my career together.
And I asked this, the millennials now, we had a story the other day about how they are more job hoppers.
Yes.
And maybe more open. Was there something that triggered when you were CFO that said, well, maybe I could do that other job? I could be the face of this.
No. Except,
All right, I got a list of dumb questions here. That's check that box.
You know, I thought CPS Energy was a wonderful place. It's been around now for 159 years. 159. I know. Help me. 159
Have we
years.
had power that long? Is that right?
Yeah, we have gas
okay.
lamps. And when I came, I just felt fortunate to get in, and the business. It was a big change from Luann platters to kilowatt hours, and so I had so much. But my boss who hired me, he's an accountant. That's about all we had in common. He's a hunter. I don't hunt. He does all these things, but he decided to retire, and then it was an opportunity. So again, I didn't go for it, but it just presented itself, and I said yes.
And what's next?
Hopefully you all continue to be satisfied with my service.
Well, you know that power the other day when they had that.
Yeah. Look, by the way, I'm here, but I have a couple of customers that still want to talk to me about a couple of things. So, yeah. You know, look, when I said we could be the best, when I say smart city, not in terms of intelligence. I mean, this community has both intellectual and emotional intelligence. I'm talking about making energy and making all our connections work for us so that we have a much more special place to enjoy living. We enjoy it now, but we think the smart city evolution of energy, the nexus point for water, for security, those are all the great things that we have ahead.
Okay, last quick question, and I'll keep this quick, but
Okay.
since you're such a good speaker, you're from San Antonio, you're well-spoken. When you get bored with this thing, you want to go into politics?
No.
Okay, that was a trick question. Mic drop, Paula Gold Williams, CPS Energy.